Hello there. It's nice to see you again. Do you know, let's talk some more about texture. Texture is a very important art term. And the artist that made this mug used texture. Now, this mug was made of clay, and the clay was rolled out like, oh, it looked like maybe your mother, the way your mother makes pie dough. And then the artist pushed little objects into the soft clay, and then he brought it around and made it into a mug while it was still soft, let it dry and fired it. And it feels nice and slick because of the nice texture of it, yet it goes down in. So you see, texture can be bumpy and smooth at the same time. This is one way an artist makes texture. I have another piece of clay, and this was a different artist, and they again rolled out clay into like pie dough, nice and flat, and then another bit, and made big bumps like this. It's kind of wavy. Pushed holes in it, and do you know this is called a weed pot? The artist used texture to make this. You hang it up and you put little weeds in there. It's a nice object of art. Another way an artist makes texture, this is in my sketchbook, see? I went outside and I painted this house, and if you look at this house very closely, you can see the texture in the roof, and you tell it's very old shingles and old wood. But this is on just a sheet of paper, and that's the way the artist makes texture. Then we talked about, remember, found objects, happy trash. I have all sorts of things in here. So today, I'm going to be showing you some more things about texture. For example, I have this big brick right here. Let's see if I can show you how to make a rubbing of that. Now, I got to thinking about you, and I decided maybe broken crayon would be better. So I'm going to put this right here, and I'll put my paper right over it, and I rub it, and I have to hold it with my hand. And you kind of catch on after you've done it for a while. And I'm going to keep rubbing this with this broken crayon and holding it down with my other hand. And I'm going to be making something, and you know what? Let me turn it like this and get a little bit here. And I'll tell you a good game you might play. I think it would be fun if you go around and find various things to make rubbings of, then play a game with one another and see if the other person can guess what you used. Do you know what? I think Cece would like that game. Let me get some of these rubbings that I worked on, and let's see if Cece can guess. Cece, where are you anyway?
Here I am, right here.
Oh, hi.
What have you got there?
Well, I have a game for us to play.
Oh, a game. Oh, I love games. Yes, I do.
Well, I know you do. And you know, in our other lesson, we did some rubbings, textures.
Yes.
We discovered textures by rubbing with a crayon over something. I have one here. This is one I just made, and I wonder if you can guess what I used to make this rubbing. Can you guess?
Well, I think it looks like a giant almond joy.
Almond Joy? You mean a candy bar?
I can see the little almonds all over it right there.
Well, I don't know. It might look like that, but that wasn't what I used. No.
What did you use?
You know, don't you? Telling you what we used. A brick.
A
there
brick?
It is.
Oh, yes.
Okay, you missed that one.
I missed one. Well,
okay,
let's try another, okay?
All right, here's one.
I may get better at this, you know.
Oh, maybe you know this one.
Oh, sure. I know that right off. That's a leaf, or several of them.
Well, that's right. Remember, just one leaf is all that's necessary to this, and that's what you did before, wasn't it?
Yes, I made one.
I forgot. That was too
something
easy.
just like that, yes.
All right. Here's one. Maybe this one. Maybe you can't guess this one. Look at that one.
Oh, that's easy. I know what that one is. That's the old strawberry crate, right? You broke it up,
You're right.
Oh, I I'm so clever.
You certainly are.
Look
See,
at it,
that's-
yes. Look
I
at it.
flattened it out because
It
I
makes
had.
a lovely design.
Well, it is kind of nice, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that one. I use different colored crayons. Here's one. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. All right, let's see if you can guess this one.
Uh-oh.
Is that one hard?
That one's a little... Well,
Can you
I
guess
don't
it?
know. I give up. What's that one?
Oh, well, here's something that school
Oh,
artists, this is
a piece of burlap.
right, burlap or fabric.
Yes.
Sometimes it'll
nice.
fool you, though. Sometimes it's not as rough as it looks.
It
All
needs to
right.
be a rough piece of burlap. Should we
Well,
point that
yes, or you can use very thin paper.
out?
You know. Okay, I have another one.
Okay.
You're doing just fine.
Oh, yes, I think I've gotten 3 out of, what,
I
5?
think so. Do you like this game? I think it's kind of a good game.
Oh, let me see.
You want me to turn it this way, maybe?
I
Or
go up
this
and down or
way?
sideways?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Looks like a lot of railroad ties without the tracks.
All right.
Wrong,
Or it could
huh?
be a giant cone. couldn't
Oh,
it?
yes, a giant
Well, you missed it.
cone. Well, I missed another.
Yes.
Can't get them all.
Look, this is all
Oh,
I
a piece of cardboard.
have. Right. Can you see the corrugated? See, it's corrugated. And that's why it makes those nice little marks.
Oh, that is just lovely there.
That's
You
a
got
pretty
any
good one.
more?
Oh, yes. And I have another one here. I bet you can't guess this one.
Oh, I know what that is right away. That's about 1 million blackbirds. But tell me, how did you get them to hold still for that?
Oh, see, you missed again.
I did?
Yes, and I can't show you where I got the rubbing because I got right in the classroom. And I
In the
bet your
classroom?
classroom wall is bumpy like this. Yeah.
Oh, yes. I've
So it was
seen
just,
bumpy
I
walls
just looked
before.
around the classroom and I found it. Okay, you missed that one. Here's one more.
Okay, I'll get this one
You're
now.
doing real fine.
Oh, that's the strawberry crate again. I told you I'd get it.
Well, you certainly did. I think this makes the greatest fence, don't you? Looks
It
like
does
a
make
little
a
fence.
nice fence there.
And I think I'd like to use this fence, and then I think I'd like to put something in it. And I'd like to show the school artists how to make their own object for rubbing.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I think we
why
should-
don't you make a fish?
A fish behind a fence?
A fish.
You just always like fish, don't
You know, I love fish. Yes, I do.
Well, actually, what I was thinking about is a turkey, because, you know, it's nearly the holiday, and artists have to they have to plan ahead. Why don't I show them how to make turkeys?
Okay, you make a turkey, and I'll make a fish, okay?
All right, CC.
All right.
So I'll take my little fence over here, and I need to clear off this table a little bit. And let's see what I can find in my box. First of all, I need some cardboard. And then I need some scissors. And then I'll need this crayon. And there's other things you can make rubbings with. You can make a rubbing with charcoal and anything nice and flat. Now, I'm going to need paper for my rubbing, a large piece. But now, first of all, I need cardboard. And for this cardboard, from this cardboard, I'm going to cut out a turkey. And if you want to, you can draw your turkey first. But I think I'll start by cutting the head. And everybody's turkey should look different. I hope every one of you try to cut one out. I may not get my turkey exactly right, but here we go. And I go down like this, and then he's going to have some legs. Now I want his head to be right here. Going down. Can you see his long neck? It's kind of hard for you to see how I'm cutting it. Then here is his back, and then his tail goes way up. This is a leg, and this one. And now let's make his tail kind of like this. I'm kind of curving it. All right. Does that look a little bit like a turkey? All right. Now, I'll take my paper, and remember I wanted to make a fence? So if you don't mind, let me put the fence in first. And we'll put the fence down at the bottom of the page, like this. And I'm using broken crayon. And if I want to be very, very careful, I'll move my fence just to make sure it's just right. And go clear across. And now, let's put the turkey back there. Move the fence, and you can see the turkey way up here. Now that's thin, kind of cardboard. Actually, I cut that from a library card. See my turkey? And this is a good way to make several turkeys. Watch how I can make it overlap. See, here is another turkey. And I think I'd like it very much if there was another turkey over here. Did you see what I did? I turned it over. Now, that's the way. You just use lightweight cardboard and you make your own rubbing. You make your own object to rub. See my turkey? Let's put one more way up here, and then we'll see how CC's doing with his. Wonder what he's doing. Does this sort of make you think of Thanksgiving? Just about time for Thanksgiving, with a fence and a whole group of turkeys. Well, let's see what CC did.
I made a fish.
But CC, what happened to your fish?
Oh, well, that's the reason I'm so thankful, because I ate him.
Say, that is great. That looks like the skeleton of a fish, all right. Well, that's CC for you.